You know what's good, YouTube. Kratoctavio here, back again once again, and today, people, we're going to take on the little area that Lance went to, but before we do, we need to have a quick party update, and one second. Sorry about that, the chair's been broken, and I was annoyed by the back, and so I had to throw it away, but anyways, we need to have a quick party update, because while there may have not been a grinding montage in the beginning of this episode, and I'll explain why in a moment, our team has changed a bit. Because if you remember, in the last episode, we ended up catching a Dratini, which I ended up replacing someone on our team for. But it's no longer a Dratini. It is now a Dragonair. We have Lance the Dragonair, who's holding that smoke ball, which guarantees he gets away from his opponents no matter what, with Dragon Rage, Twister, Thunder Wave, and Slam. So far, Dragonair is turning out to be a fantastic member on the team. Overall, good stats. The only problem is he's a pain to train. And here's the first one that I need to explain what happened. There was a certain point in his early development, whenever I was trying to train up Lance, that I couldn't do anything, so I had to switch out to other Pokemon. Pompey happened to be one of them, and he happened to gain a level. But he still is holding that Polka Dot Bow, which powers up his Stomp, and his, unfortunately, well, not really unfortunately, newly acquired Egg Bomb. And Egg Bomb is a move that pretty much guarantees a one-shot, or at least 90%. He's also got Confusion and Hypnosis if he needs to, and his special attack is higher, so Polka Dot Bow is about balancing that out. Then we have Quilava, who's holding that Charcoal, which powers up his Ember, but I ended up also teaching him Strength over Smokescreen, and he's also got Fury Cutter and Quick Attack. Special attack is higher, but it's close enough. Then we have our other dragon on the team, Perry the Kingdra, who's got Surf, Dragon Breath, Leer, and Twister. Exact same moveset he's had for a while, but still puts in work. We're not going to Rock Smash. We're supposed to be looking at you, Rufus. Come on. Then we have Rufus, someone that's about to evolve in 39 experience, who is not holding an item, but has Magnitude, Growl, Rock Smash, and Scratch. Then, someone that evolved in the last episode, and you actually got to see the evolution. I'm sorry you didn't get to see the Dragonair evolution. I'll explain why in a moment, like I said. Is Inception the Electrode. He's got Tackle, Screech, Sonic Boom, and Rollout. So what we're going to be doing today is we're just going to be taking on the little area that Lance is in. The stairs are already down there because I accidentally ran in here, and you can't exit out of the story once you start. But the reason there was not a grinding montage in the beginning of the video is because the grinding took me a little bit. I had to get him up from like level 10 to level 30. That's 20 levels. Even if it is just one Pokemon, that's still a lot of levels to try to get up. So what happened was, I recorded it for a little bit. I had to take a break because I was tired of grinding. And whenever I came back, I forgot to start again. And there was no point in just including a tiny bit of the grinding, in my opinion. But at least you can see Lance now. He almost one-shots a Drowsy. So, and that's what's so great about Dragon Rage. Early on, Dragon Rage is one of the most broken moves in the game. It's going to be nice for catching Pokemon, but Sonic Boom from our Inception, the Electrode, is going to help more. So, in this episode, I think that we're just going to try to get everyone up to level 31, since some of them already are up there. I meant to click Dragon Rage, but it's okay because Twister's probably going to do over half. Yeah, almost one-shots. And it flinches. I actually did not know Twister could make you flinch. Probably did a couple times during the grinding, but I didn't see it because I was super speeding past it. But a critical hit goes ahead and takes out the Zubat. But yeah, sorry about that. My mistake. But to make it up to you, I'll do something. I'll do something later on to make it up for y'all, because I'm supposed to put the grinding in the video, so that's my fault. Forgive me. I don't think the Zubat's gonna forgive me for hitting with a Dragon Rage though, which kind of looks like Flamethrower to be honest, but it's fine because Lance is becoming a great member on the team. You have... Also, I learned how great the Smoke Ball is because there was a bunch of Kinglers I had to end up facing in that cave that we started the last episode in front of. Turns out those things can actually hit hard. If it wasn't for the Smoke Ball and a couple other members, I would have lost Lance, but got off lucky. It's gonna go ahead and send in his Grimer, and as you can see by the experience that we're getting, Dragonair does not like to gain levels that well. Took me, like I said, it took me a long time just to get him trained. But he's gonna go for the Disable, which is fine because I believe this is his last Pokemon. If it's not, well, we have Slam, which, again, why does Slam have 75% accuracy? I went ahead and got rid of Wrap because I was never going to use Wrap. I doubt I'll ever use Slam, because even if I come across something that walls Dragon Rage and Twister, which is a Steel type, Normal is not going to do anything to him, so Slam's just there until I can get a better move. But Dragon Rage and Twister are going to be our moves for a good bit of the game because, as you know, the levels are kind of crap. Like, I two-shotted everything while grinding. That means that they have less than 80 HP. So, that's pretty pathetic. And also trying to grind is a pain and a half because there is nowhere to grind in Crystal. I tried to go to the right out of the town, but I couldn't because there was guy blocking you. Even if he bought his Rage Candy Bar, he won't allow you to go on. I think I know where to go. I know I gotta go down there, but I don't feel like doing with this constant pop-ups on the gray areas. Probably avoid him. And the reason I was trying to avoid him is because we're already high enough level and we don't need any more levels. I still don't understand why between Jasmine and Price they drop in levels. Are you supposed to take on Price first? If so, why would they open up Jasmine's gym to you? I don't know. Let's just go for a Dragon Rage because this is a base 40. Because this is a constant damage 40 move, the Steel Resistance doesn't matter. So if we run out of PP on Dragon Rage, then we're going to have to switch out. But because he's such low level, even if he does, since he does resist this, still going to take him out, doesn't matter. Maybe Lance will gain a level before the end of this episode. Probably not. And that's the thing I don't like about Lance is pseudo-legendaries take forever to grind up. And while they are powerful, that's their major flaw is they take forever to get anything with, which is why I respect Lance. The actual Lance, not the Dragonair Lance. It's because he trained up 3, even if they are illegal, he probably just Pokegened them in to be honest, but I want to know how that actually works, like, in-game logic, how would that work? The people that have illegal Pokemon, how does that end up working? Like, I know that we had a few illegal Pokemon, but it's because of the randomizer, and unless they're living in the same world that we've created for them, which makes sense, but even then, in the normal world, where everything's just vanilla and plain and normal, how does Faulkner end up with that illegal Pidgeotto? My theory on that is, well, he jumped out of the game, punched the creators in the face, and told him, "Give me this!" I don't know why you didn't make him higher levels. I'm guessing it's because a normal box. Guessing it's because the creators didn't appreciate being punched in the face by a character they created, so they decided to give him like level 7 and level 9 Pokemon. Then when it comes to Heart Gold, Soul Silver, they were like, okay, I'm being a little mean. I might as well give him something to work with, but then they just boosted him up 2 levels. So, that's how Faulkner works. Lance, on the other hand, well, Lance is basically the champion. I don't care about Blue. Blue is irrelevant. And yeah, I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I have those sometimes. I'm probably gonna have to switch or go back and heal up because I'm a little low on health. Yeah, after this battle, I'm gonna have to go heal. Well, these next 2 battles, because with these little statue areas right here, you have to get in 2 battles no matter what, which is kind of stupid. But, And Lance actually gains a level, so we may not have to go back and heal up because I'm gonna, since people are already level 31, I'm just gonna get everyone else up to level 31. If I can't do that before the end of the episode, well then, too bad. I'm already good enough level. And I actually know what I'm supposed to do after Price's Gym. I don't know why I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do after Jasmine's, but I've got it, so don't worry. But let's just go ahead and hit the Zubat with a rollout. One more, we'll be able to take him out as long, wait, we outspeed, so we don't have to worry about the bite. We just have to worry about rollout missing. Just, really? Inception, you're embarrassing me here. Okay, that actually looked kind of cool. I like Confuse Ray's animation in the game, in this game. But let's just go out to Jimmy. Let's hit him with an Ember or something. I needed to teach him Strength because we ended up depositing our Shellshock, our War Turtle, and he had Strength before, and I needed someone that could use Strength then. Jimmy had a useless move, so I decided I might as well give it to him. But the Rocket Grunt is down, and we have one more battle, I believe. And then we can start switching the party around a bit. Well, I'm wondering, why doesn't that guy over there that disappears because Game Boy Color logic, why doesn't he just come up here? He clearly sees them running towards me. So what's stopping him from coming up here? Yeah, I know I'm a little low on health, but Zubat doesn't have much HP, so a Dragon Rage surely should take him out, but it doesn't because he has like 41 HP. Which is unfortunate, but we're going to get a Twister off and we're going to kill him, so that's fine by me. Yeah, I found something that in Little Cup would be completely broken, and it should have been relatively obvious, but I'm kind of stupid sometimes if you haven't been able to tell by these. Let's see, how many videos have I made? 25 on Ashlocke Yellow, this will be 16, so 41. 41 plus another 6. If you can't tell, that's 57 videos. This is actually my 57th video. Cool. Did not know that. I don't think I'm going to do anything for like 100 videos, even though that is kind of a big thing. But maybe we'll be done with Crystal by the time we get there. I do have a couple of series in mind for the weekend because the weekend is completely free for me. Unless I end up getting the job that I'm looking at, but we'll see depending on how that goes. If not, I kind of want to bring something I'm going to be calling Sapcab Saturdays. I met a couple of people that like to play Sapcab, relatively good players also. And then have us two have a battle and then commentate over it. Simple little battle. Get exposure on both sides. Works out perfectly fine. But either way, we'll just see how that goes. I'm not making any promises, it's just an idea for now. And if you don't know what Sapcab is a not official meta that I've talked about in a couple of episodes. And if you know what Alphabet Cup is, then it's like that but with abilities also. but with a few extra rules. If you don't know what Alphabet Cup is, you can get a Pokemon and give it any moves that start with its name or any of its pre-evolutionary line. So, Belly Drum Metagross with Bullet Punch and Mach Punch is a thing. It's a very scary thing, but it's a thing. Oh, why did I stay in? Oh god, if this doesn't kill, I'm dead. Okay, good. I need to switch. I need to stop rambling about that. I'll get back to that in just a second. Because he's going to send out another Rattata, and we're just going to go ahead and send out... Our team's a little frail closer to the bottom. Like, we have a few good team members for bulk, but at the same time, we have a Dugtrio and a Electrode, so... A little shaky, so gotta be careful with that. Either way, I've finally switched Rollout out front since that's my go-to move. Unless I'm trying to just weaken them down a little and then I just go for Sonic Boom. He's gonna miss his Tail Whip somehow. We're gonna get one more Rollout out off and kill him. He has 2 more Pokemon? Yeah, 2 more Pokemon. If this will one-shot the Rattata, then we'll be at +4 on our rollouts and whatever he sends in is going to die. Just matters if... So whatever he's about to send in is about to die to a +4 rollout. Rollout is one of the best moves in-game, but in actual battle it is awful. It's considering making a mock set with 0 with rollout, but no. Even I'm not that stupid. And I'm pretty stupid. Have you met me? Have you seen my Twitter? If you haven't, by the way, it's always in the description below, along with my Steam account if you want to follow me on there. I don't care if you do, either or. If you do, cool. If you don't, cool. But, my question is this actually a new encounter? I don't know, will this count as a new encounter? I don't think so. Well, it doesn't matter either way because it's a... Okay, after this battle, as soon as I run away with the Smoke Ball... Okay, we can't run away. As soon as I hit him with a Dragon Rage and hopefully one-shot him. If not, then I can just hit him with a Twister next turn and he'll go down. Gonna go for the Tail Whip. He doesn't outspeed, which is nice because I really don't feel like dealing with that. One Twister should be able to take him out. Hopefully. Yeah, it takes him out. But sorry about that. That was very unprofessional of me. I don't know why I always yawn on video. But yeah, talking about the Sabcap Saturdays, one of the people that I met, their name is like WB Shuckle, I believe. Very cool guy if you haven't heard of him. I don't know if he makes videos or not. I should have asked him. But either way, he asked me to make a team for him based around Shuckle. So I needed to make another team for him in which Shuckle was running Soft Boiled, Substitute, Infestation, and Soft Boiled, Stockpile, Substitute. Okay, Soft Boiled, Stockpile, Infestation, Substitute, yeah. So that thing's not gonna die? That thing does not die unless you send a +6 Metagross at him. Which is always a little scary. I don't think many things really want to live. I don't think many things want to take on a +6 bullet punch to the face. Also made a couple other teams. My favorite thing that I like to run is multi-scale Manaphy with Tail Glow. Give him that plus speed nature, that way he has a better chance of outspeeding things. And then set up one Tail Glow, give him the weakness policy. If they hit him with a super effective move, he'll live it. Then you will be at +5. A +5 Scald, +5 Surf, a +5 Ice Beam, a +5 Energy Ball. That's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt a lot. Oh, what's definitely gonna hurt is if we don't switch out because we can't really touch this thing. But we have Inception that's got the rollout. As long as he doesn't go for anything too dangerous, goes for a tackle. That's cool. Then we should be good. Couple other sets that I've ran is a Contrary Cobalion with Substitute, Close Combat, Superpower, and Iron Head. The reason I Iron Head in there is stab, and now you don't get walled out by anything that resists or is immune to fighting. You can hit fairy types, you can hit ghost types, you can hit psychic types now, for neutral damage usually. But either way.
Are you alright? Your Pokemon are hurt and tired. Here, give them some of my medicine.
Lens is going to go ahead and heal us up, which is very nice because we needed the heal. I'm hoping this video is not too long. If it's a bit long, I'm sorry. I have no idea how long the video is actually going to be because I'm obviously in the middle of making it. You can tell by the timestamp down below, so sorry if it's a bit long. Don't know if it is. Just before, whenever I tried to do this, came out to be 69 minutes. I don't want to put out a 69-minute video. If it's cheating to redo it, even though I didn't lose anyone, then I'm sorry. So, sue me. Except, please don't, because I'm a little poor. I'm a little poor child. Let's go to Jimmy. He's got the Charcoal Ember, and we can hopefully take out the Venonat in one shot. If we don't, well, we have Quick Attack if we need. I was pushing the wrong button. I was pushing Shift. I was supposed to be pushing Enter. Have Enter mapped as my A button and Space as my B button. Even though most people use Space as the Super Speed button, I use the left shift as that. Why should you care? To be honest, you probably shouldn't, but my channel, I talk about random things and wave my hand like I'm having a stroke over here. Not that kind of stroke. I'm very animated with my hands, even when you can't see me, which is why I want to get a face cam and do that one day. But if I do, that's going to be a long way away. The only reason I'm avoiding all these trainers as best as I can is because I'm already perfectly leveled up, so I see no reason to try to take them on. Let's go ahead and switch either Inception or Jimmy out front. Probably Jimmy, since he's closer to the front and I'm just too lazy to go down to Inception, even though I could just do this. Apparently Inception wants to lead because my finger is being stupid, and so am I. There's a couple of items up this way that we can get. It's a Tiny Mushroom. We'll sell that for a few bucks. I believe 500? Don't quote me on that. Okay then. Don't know if you could hear that, but the people upstairs like to sneeze extremely loud and it sounds like they're blowing the house down. I don't know what that was about, but yeah. I don't know what that was all about. You're telling me to battle? You nuts, kid. You got guts. I like that. If you can beat me, I'll tell you a password to the boss's room. Why would you ever tell me the password in the first place? I mean, you have hands, you're a terrorist group, just punch a child in the face. Do I have to... I know I've gone on this rant before, but I don't care. I'm tired of the incompetence of most of the teams in this game. Well, in any of the Pokemon games, I should say. He's going to go for a quick attack. We're frail, but that doesn't do much at all because we're 11 levels higher than him. Another one should be able to take him out. Yeah. He's going to go for a tackle. And if he's smart, he'll go for a quick attack here. But no, he's not smart because he's an AI, and the AI in this game is kind of booty. That's why I'm really looking forward to one of our big projects. Right now I have three, well, really two big projects. And they're both relatively close in mine. Yes, the Ashlocke is big, but I'm talking about this is what I'm hoping will kind of propel the channel to the future. I mean, I'm not just making these videos because, oh, yeah, no, it's not that. I enjoy making the videos. I enjoy making content. But you can't go to a 5-star restaurant, order dessert first, and then order dinner. And yes, the epitome of unprofessionalism just compared himself to a 5-star restaurant. So, that should already tell you some of my judgment. But it's really weird playing through that game because I don't want the story spoiled. So, in a very story-heavy game, I'm not paying attention to the story. Just so I can play the game, but at the same time not have it spoiled to me for when I actually do play it on the channel. Maybe a bit counterproductive, but I'll do me, you do you. Not gonna finish that thought. I'm not gonna finish the thought. I was gonna go somewhere else with that, but no, I decided to stop myself. I was thinking to myself, why didn't the Ekans go for Sucker Punch? But then I remembered that Sucker Punch I don't believe is actually a thing in this game. Could be, I'm not 100% sure, but if it is, well, he was just stupid. Or, and then that got me to thinking, when they introduced Sucker Punch, they should have made a Dark Gym Leader in that generation. I mean, we have a Steel Gym Leader, why not a Dark Gym Leader? I've always wanted a Dark Gym Leader, and I don't know why it's never happened. We've had a Dark Elite Four members, never had a Dark Champion. I would really love to see a game where the leader of a organization is the champion. Now, I'm not just talking about he became the champion, like, when N be older. Spoilers, I know, but I've never even played the game, and I know that bit. But has been the champion, is running it from the top, like the Elite Four members are the top 4 admins. If I wasn't just working on basically a harder version of Emerald, then I would do that, but I need to work on one project at a time. I may do that later, but I could have easily afforded that. That was my fault, but live and learn, live and learn. I feel like this is actually going a lot faster. And while I would normally switch out because Inception's already the 31 that I wanted to get to, I'm just going to stay in and go for the rollout because Rattata is a bit dangerous in game sometimes. Except when he just goes for a tail whip, unless he goes for a quick attack here. Which he doesn't because, again, the AI is awful. And that's one hard thing about the game that I'm working on, is I'm just trying to work on the AI at the moment. Why am I trying to switch out here? I don't care to switch out. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, I was afraid because of that tail whip that quick attack was going to do a lot more, but it doesn't, thankfully. But if you've ever worked on a ROM hack, or worked on a game where you're trying to make the AI especially difficult, and you're relatively new, and you're brand new to it, I should say. I'm not relatively new, I'm brand new to programming and all that. Then you realize how difficult it is. Especially because you have to think of specific situations and all of that and blah 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 blah. But promise, the game will come out eventually. If I get it done, whatever project we finish, that will be the next project that we're going to do. Because I don't care, it's my game, I'm going to play it on the channel because why not? Maybe a bit cheating, but like, would that be considered cheating, playing your own game? I don't know. Because in school, we made like these cheap little games that I put together, and I didn't exactly follow the instructions, but did make a kind of fun game in my opinion. Team 46 is Thief. Who are we going to teach this to? Pompeii, Rufus. Yeah, let's teach this to Rufus. I know there's Swoobat and Woobat, but besides that, there's nothing that really walled us completely. But still, get rid of Growl. Use Thief. We're too frail to try to stop them from setting up. But either way, didn't I tell you that I was coming to destroy Team Rocket? I'm sorry, that was an awful reading right then. Tell me, who is the guy in the cape who used Dragon Pokemon? My Pokemon were no match at all. I don't care that I lost though. Do I look like I care? I can beat him by getting stronger Pokemon. That's what he said that bothers me. He told me that I don't love and trust my Pokemon enough. Furious that I lost to a bleeding heart like him. I don't have the time for the likes of you. Why he had an awful Rocky Balboa impression, I can never tell you. Because I have no reason to my logic half the time. But we have the 2 pass... What? We have... Are you serious? Okay, I know where to go get the password. There's that one guy that we fought that said he was going to give us the password, but I forgot to get it from him. So I'll be right back in just a moment. Okay, so we got the password. It was Kratoctavio. That was stupid. They expect you to talk to him again, but I didn't program the game that was like from 1999, I think. Probably wrong on that. I'm wrong on a lot of things, to be honest. I don't think I've ever been right about anything. 2 plus 2 is not fish, it's 4, but people keep on telling me that's wrong. No. What am I even saying anymore? I don't know. Do I ever know what I'm saying, though? What I do know is that I have an Electrode out front, which I was supposed to be Jimmy, but I keep on forgetting to switch that because I'm stupid. But we do have Rollout, which is going to hurt him a lot. It's going to 2-shot Zubat. As long as we actually break through the Supersonic here, which, knowing our luck, we probably won't. But I was right, of course. Lovely. And let's just go to Pompey. Pompey's the best Zubat counter. And I know that's weird saying because he's got Leech Life. It's 4 times super effective, but it's a base 15 move. Like, please go for the Leech Life. Okay, let's see. How much is this going to do? We're at 106. This is going to bring us down 10 points. A 4 times super effective move brings us down 10 points. Yeah, I think we're good. But either way, we're going to hit him with that confusion. Go ahead and take him out. Who's he going to send in next? He's about to send in a Raticate. Let's just stay in. We're not going to be seeing Pompey at all next episode, more than likely. But I might as well show off the Egg Bomb. Since Egg Bomb happens to have one of the strangest animations in-game. But if it hits, it one-shots. I was waiting for it to one-shot to say that, but it's a bit with the timing and all that. But either way, it's going to go ahead and send out a Coughing. We have Confusion. We can hopefully one-shot Coughing. I'll be surprised if we can't. Which, speaking of Coughing, I was considering doing him for today's Little Cup video. I don't know if I have or not because I haven't made those yet. Recording those before that for once. And then nice job walking into a table. The password is How Giovanni. But then I was thinking, okay, so Weezing works well on a Sun team. Then I was thinking, because he gets the Flamethrower boost, he's also got the Will-O-Wisp. But something I don't get is, if Toxic gets that, if Poison type uses Toxic, it's automatically 100% accurate. But if a Fire type uses Will-O-Wisp, that's not the case. Why not? I think if a Fire type uses Will-O-Wisp, it should be 100% accurate. That'd be a bit much, maybe, but 15%, yeah.
Hold it right there!
Well, that was a girl talking, so I'm just gonna keep on doing this voice.
We can't have a brat like you on the loose! It's harmful to Team Rocket's pride, you see. However strong you may be, you can't take both of us at the same time. Sorry, baby. Now get ready to be thrashed.
And then he just hyper beams them. I know I didn't get to show it because I accidentally ran into that building while grinding up Lance, but the real Lance just hyper beamed a guy in the face with his Dragonite. Lance is a bit cuckoo. I think that's the best way to put it, is he's a bit cuckoo. I just realized we have a encounter in Kratoctavio City if we want to, but see no need for it. Okay, because I keep on meaning to do this, but I keep on forgetting because I'm stupid. Let's just go straight out to Jimmy, hit him with an Ember or Strength, and see how much that's actually going to do to the Arbok. He's going to go for a Leer, which is a bit unfortunate, but it doesn't matter because we're going to go ahead and get an Ember off. If we can either kill it or we can burn it. We don't get either, and he goes for another Leer. It fails somehow. I still don't understand why that happens. But after one more Ember, and a... oh, we get the burn. Oh, please don't poison me. Doesn't poison me, which is nice. Let's just go for the quick attack and take out the Arbok. I think that was the first time I've actually used quick attack on this thing. But, comes in handy in situations like that. About to send in a Murkrow. I really want to go back out into Inception, but instead we're just going to go for a multitude of Fury Cutters. I know it's neutral damage, but it'll be fine. Ow! I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that. Okay, we're gonna switch here. We gotta switch here. There's no choice, really. Let's go out to Perry. We haven't seen him at all this episode. I try to give everyone a little bit of exposure in each episode, but sometimes I can't do that. But let's go ahead and hit him with a Dragon Breath. That will hopefully kill him. If it doesn't, I'll be surprised. I know Surf would have been more, but eh. Tired of using Surf, I guess. But we take out the Murkrow, and now... Bloom! The obvious switch is Jimmy, but the better switch is Pompey. The reason I say that is because Jimmy was a bit hurt. And even if this thing does go for a poison move, we do have the Confusion, which should be able to do plenty to the Gloom. Confusion, one-shots. Of course. I'm disappointed in the levels in this game. I like Johto as a region, but in-game, they're kind of awful. Because, yeah, I know they had in mind, oh, you're going to go to another region, but if I'm correct, Red's Pokemon are like level 80-something? Like 83 is his highest and goes like down to 72. But I don't know. Why would you do that? Like, if you're going to do the whole 2-region thing, have the highest level be like 40, like in the low 40s for the first region. Second region is 70s, and then Red will be above them all. Like 70 is the highest for the second region. So, because whenever we get to Red, if we get to Red, I should say, that's going to be a bit of a pain. Okay, normally I would be saying, okay, let's go out to Jimmy because he needs to get the levels, but I actually don't want to risk that because he's too hurt and I don't feel like going back to Pokemon Center. So we're going to leave with Pompey in here. Yes, that's lazy, but it's fine because It's 3 battles left, and then we'll be at the end of the episode. So, powering the power center, bit redundant, maybe, but is Nidoking. Okay, how does that work? He's part poison, so he shoots the poison from his body into the machine. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. He shoots the poison from his body into a machine. How else does it work? What's gonna help with the poison? In the poison is Magikarp splashing around. Lovely. Level 23 Magikarp. So while Magikarp is splashing around in the poison, we're going to see what else is going on to power this side. I'm assuming it's on these. I'm assuming it's like down the same side also. And then, along with Magikarp splashing in the poison, is Poliwhirl squirting the water into the poison so Magikarp doesn't die. Because in his Pokédex it says that he cannot be injured while in any amount of rain, in any amount of water. So that's why he doesn't get poisoned and why he doesn't get hurt. And the machine runs on poison. Poliwhirl's making sure he doesn't die. And yeah, logic. What's not logical is why he survived. So, you know what, we're just gonna bomb him with eggs. Perhaps the strangest move in existence, with one of the weirdest animations. Like, has anyone ever ran Egg Bomb competitively? I don't think so. If you have, well, answer me this. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you ever run Egg Bomb competitively if you... Every single time I do an episode, I yawn. Why? That is Whirlpool. That's unfortunate. I'm probably gonna have to take Ashlocke out of the box to use him for that. And no, I can probably go to Chip or Krabby, which we have in there. He's gonna become our little HM slave. Which is unfortunate, but I don't like using HM slaves is the thing. Because they just take up a party space and you can't do anything with them. Unless you want to train them up, but then if you train up a HM party slave person thingy. I was just mainly going on that panel. Then you kind of just trained up a useless Pokemon with awful moves that you can't get rid of. But either way, we're pretty much at the end of this episode, because as soon as we heal up, we're going to step out of here. We're going to step in front of the gym and we're going to end off the episode. So while I do that, I've been Kratoctavio. You've been watching. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, smash out that like button, subscribe. Come back tomorrow to see our next part of our Crystal Ashlocke and our Showdown Showcase on our new Pokemon of the week, and I will hopefully see you then. Peace!